Dear students, the subject Advanced Corporate Accounting. The title of the chapter, Redemption of the Preference Shares. What do I mean by a redemption of preference shares? The synopsis of this particular chapter. Meaning of redemption of preference shares, conditions, capital redemption reserve, profits available for redemption of preference shares, profits available for redemption of preference shares, profits not available for redemption of preference shares. That is the share capital, preference share capital. This is a synopsis of the redemption of preference shares. So you know that when a company wants to raise the capital, they'll issue two types of share, equity share and preference shares. What do I mean by a preference share? Preference shares are those shares which having the preferential right relating to two things. Repayment of capital, the first one. Second one, fixed rate of dividend, both. So these two, repayment of capital and fixed rate of dividend, these are two things very important in case of preference shares. That's why accountancy we say very beautiful subject which is having the two, everything is two. You think about assets and liabilities, debit and credit, to and buy. See here preference share also two things are there. One is repayment of capital in relating to redemption. When you say redemption, R stands for repayment. Repayment of what? Repayment of preference share capital to the preference shareholders after the expiry of stipulated period. After the expiry of stipulated period is called as a redemption of preference shares. Redemption of preference shares. See, conditions. Redemption of preference shares have certain conditions. These conditions are very clear. The conditions are, the first condition for the repayment of preference share capital is repayment of preference share capital. The fully paid shares can be repaid. Partly paid shares cannot be repaid. Convert the partly paid shares into fully paid. The first condition. Nowadays there is no question of partly paid. Everything is fully paid only because we follow the concept called book building process. IPO, the initial public offer, is made through book building process, where company will collect the entire amount, lump sum total amount, instead of the application money, allotment money, call money. Earlier stage in 1995, where the companies are collecting the amount in the form of application money, allotment money, call money, and there is concept of forfeiture. To avoid all these things, they introduced the concept called book building process. They are collecting the amount, entire amount in one lump sum. There is no question of partly paid. So first, the condition for repayment of the preference share, redemption of preference share, the first condition is you should be partly paid. You should be partly paid, cannot be refunded. Should be converted into fully paid, then the redemption will be taken place. The first conditions. The second condition is we have to create capital redemption reserve for repayment. That's why in the synopsis I told very clearly, the reserves which is applicable for the creation of capital redemption reserve, the profits available for redemption of preference share capital, and the profits which is not available for the redemption of the preference shares. When we say redemption of redeemable preference shares, there are different types of preference shares. Redeemable preference share, we are talking about redeemable preference shares, irredeemable preference shares, cumulative preference shares, convertible preference shares. So we are discussing about redemption of redeemable preference shares after the stipulated period of 20 years, maximum 20 years. Stipulated periods maximum 20 years. Thank you.